Okay, so I'm making this video today because this is one of my favorite topics and a thing that I'm obsessed by. I am obsessed by YouTuber quitting videos. If you've come to my live shows, you've heard me talk about this. I'm not only obsessed by YouTuber quitting videos, and I'll tell you what they are because you're like, what is he even talking about? I'm obsessed by YouTuber quitting reaction videos, and I've watched almost all of them. Over the past few weeks, a bunch of big YouTubers, Tom Scott and Matt Pat in particular, are quitting YouTube. Tom Scott has been doing it for 10 years, and he's got, 6-7 million subscribers. Matt Pat has a game theory channel that has 18.5 million subscribers. And these videos really have a lot of similar things to them. They have a certain format that they talk about, and it's absolutely fascinating to me. Now, I've been watching these things since way back. Lily Singh made one back in 2018, and Andrew Wong made one, and so many YouTubers have done these things. It's literally a genre of YouTube. So I'm watching the Matt Pat video as I'm driving my daughter Layla to school. I'm not watching it. I actually turn the phone on. It's playing through the thing. I put it in the seat and I just listen to it. She's like, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh, it's this guy Matt Pat. He's quitting YouTube. He's been doing it for 13 years, and so we're listening to it." She's like, "He's crying at this, right?" I said, "Yeah, it sounds like it." "Dad, when are you going to quit YouTube?" I was like, "I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. When do you think I should quit?" "I don't know. How about when you get to 10 million subscribers?" 10 million subscribers? I'm never going to get to 10 million subscribers. We got to find something probably better than that. And she's like, "Well, what about when I graduate from high school?" And I thought, let's see, that's in about 7 years. So she's in 5th grade, 7 years. I'll be 69 then. Let's see, something like that. Yeah, I'm going to be 62 here in a couple months. I said, maybe that's good. But the idea of quitting videos, I think the reason, and I'd be really curious to hear your opinion of why I'm obsessed with this, the way that they talk about it, it's really interesting to hear people describe the process of what it's like and the stress that's involved with making YouTube videos. Now, I don't feel this stress because I make videos on things I'm interested in. I don't care about the views. I could make a video right now on a topic that I know will get millions of views, and I'm making this video instead because this is the video I want to make today. And I find that most of the people that make these videos have really specific upload schedules. Tom Scott would upload on his channel every Monday at 4 o'clock, almost without exception. Matt Pat talked about a couple uploads a week, and most of these people have really defined upload schedules. Anybody that follows my channel knows I put videos out whenever they're done. I put them out. If they're done at 9:45 in the morning, I put it out. If they're done at 6 o'clock at night, I put it out. When I do live streams on Thursdays, on Fridays, on Sundays, on Saturdays, sometimes at night, sometimes at 2:30 in the afternoon. I don't ever set schedules. I go on when I'm ready. Sometimes my mic is muted and people are like, "Rick, your mic's muted." And oh, sorry. And the first, 20 seconds of it are silent. And I think that the success of my channel is related to me making videos on things I'm interested in. If I always just follow that, it never becomes a job. A job, I think, has this negative connotation to it. And I find if I go by the typical YouTuber lifespan, I made this video a couple years ago called Nothing Lasts Forever. And I talked about how this will be my last job, being a YouTuber here on this channel. I had a job as a college professor in my 20s till I was 30. I tried to make it in a band in my 30s up until I was 37. Got dropped. I became a music producer. I did that until 2016 when I started this channel. But this will be my last job. I will retire from this being a YouTuber, for better or worse. So that I know. Nothing lasts forever. But the idea, when people ask me, other YouTubers, like, "Rick, how do you keep doing this? How do you find new topics?" And I said, I I just think about things that I'm interested in. Whatever comes to mind, walking around, and I was like, ooh, that'd be something to make a good topic on, or anything I want to explore or talk about. I know a lot of people come here because they've watched my What Makes This Song Great videos, or they watch my top 20 countdown videos, or they like it when I say things like Fukumine and when I mispronounce people's names and they think it's funny if I do my top 10 pop countdown videos, or if I'm talking about AI, or if I'm talking to Andy Summers or Brian May or Sting or whoever I'm interviewing, people like those videos. They come here for different reasons. And a lot of times there's just no overlap at all. Progressive metal that I talk about, some people are interested in that, and they're not interested in any, they're not interested in hearing about any 70s rock bands or Led Zeppelin or the Beatles. They hate those bands, right? But if you just do what you believe, just follow that. I think that is kind of a good life lesson in itself. And then when people ask me about the comments, because that's another thing that people stress out about. They have self-imposed pressure on releasing videos at certain times. Then they look at the comments, they look at the views, and they get incredibly stressed by that. And I always say, if somebody writes a negative comment, it's about them. If somebody writes a positive comment, it's about them. It doesn't matter how many great things somebody might say in the comment section about me or how many bad things they say. I always realize that the comments are really talking through their experiences. And while I appreciate when people say nice things, I never really take it to heart in that way. Because you can't really think about those kind of things, especially on the level when you get, whatever. I don't know how many comments I get per video, but I get a lot of comments. I get a lot of views in my videos. So don't get tied up in things like that. Do things that you believe in. That, to me, is the most important thing. But I think I've watched these things. I'm really curious to know your opinion, why you think I like these things. But I think I like these things because they tick certain boxes. Okay, are they going to say that this is the best job in the world? Click. Yep, they said that. That's like invariably. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. Click. Yes. I just love those things. It's so fun. And I don't mean it in a negative way. It's just absolutely fascinating, the psychology of this, doing this, right? You put these things out there. And I think it's the immediacy of the reaction you get when you put out a video and people click on it. It's funny, I'll put out a video that's an hour long and comments start coming right in the beginning. They start getting comments. It's like, you haven't even watched the video yet. What are you commenting on? Some people comment on the title. If you put a question mark at the end of a title, what makes this song great? And I'll list the song. Nothing. People are writing the things like, nothing makes this great. So sometimes you'll do that, or people just want to be the first person to comment, right? But comments always come in the beginning. I hope you start leaving comments as soon as you see this video. Right? So I would love to know your thoughts on this. And if any of you have watched any of these YouTuber quitting videos, or if you even know about this genre. Because amongst my YouTuber friends, I seem to be the one that really loves these things. And the algorithm knows I love them. And they just keep... This has been just incredible lately, that I see these things. And I feel for these people. I know what they, I hear it in their voices, and I know it's tough because it's hard to say goodbye to anything, right? It's hard to admit when something is over, something's passed you by, and you're like, okay, I know that I will never be in some famous rock band. I won't. That's gone. I know that I could never run 100 meters in 10 seconds again because I never could. I know I could walk 100 meters in maybe 25 seconds or so. There's just certain things that as your life goes on, they pass you by, and that's okay. Just got to realize these things, that it's just a process, right? Anyhow, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and thank you so much for watching this channel, for those of you that have been around for a while, and those of you that this is the first video you're seeing. Thanks.